Can you hear me?
Yes, if you'll lean into the microphone.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and honorable members of the committee. As Judge Bunn mentioned, Alabama has received great reviews after our administration of the 2020 election, and we are so grateful for the support of our local election officials in all 67 counties. 2 weeks ago, Alabama was recognized for having the most secure voting process in the entire country. While most states received a failing review, Alabama was the only state to receive an A with a 94% election integrity rating, based on the administration of the 2020 election. In 2019, as you all will recall, the legislature passed a bill requiring a photo ID to be submitted along with an absentee ballot application. Since the enactment of that law, we have not identified a single case of alleged voter fraud related to absentee voting. Leading up to November 3rd, Secretary Merrill extended absentee voting to anyone concerned about COVID-19. After encouraging those concerned voters to cast an absentee ballot, we witnessed record absentee participation with more than 305,000 absentee ballots cast. The previous record was from 2012, when more than 88,000 absentee ballots were cast. So after more than 3.5 times the state's previous record of absentee ballots were cast, we witnessed a clean, fair, and secure election, and we still released unofficial election results on election night. Related to the excuses, they seldom serve any real purpose. According to circuit clerks and others who interact regularly with these individuals, the excuses on the application and affidavit are rarely, if ever, compared to check that they match. In addition, since Secretary Merrill has been in office, he is only aware of one circuit clerk in the entire state of Alabama who actually verifies that a voter is out of town or that he or she is working a 10-hour shift or longer. Since 2015, our office has reviewed 1,572 complaints of voter fraud, finding only 5 convictions of absentee voter fraud. Of these convictions, our office has determined that the excuse provisions would not have deterred voter fraud. Rather, it was the witness and notary requirements that were more helpful in convicting the responsible parties. If the excuse provisions are actually an important element in preventing fraud, there should be a mechanism in place for those who mark an incorrect excuse or attempt to cheat the system. Currently, there is no statutory authority to punish people for incorrect procedures related to the excuse provisions. Therefore, because the excuses serve no real purpose, and because Alabama successfully handled a very similar effort to no excuse absentee voting on November 3rd, we believe Alabama is fully prepared to make this change and provide this more accessible means of voting for our constituents.
Thank you very much.